Hello, welcome to the second video in my 8-part series about how to manage and update your website. In this video, we're going to be going over two very important things for you to know, how to update the text on your website and how to update or add images to your website. Really important. We're going to be doing that on the Divi system. Please, it would help me out if you liked and subscribed to this video. It really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. I really appreciate that. If these videos help you, if you could like the video, I'd really appreciate that. So let's get into it here. So you should already be logged into the WordPress dashboard. It looks like this. If you're not, go back to the first video in the series. So you should see this black vertical menu on the left-hand side here. If you were to go to themes, you would see that you're on the Divi theme here. So go to the page that you want to edit. So you're going to click on Pages, and then you'll see the pages here. Rather than click on the page, first decide which page you want to edit. I'll just edit the home page, but you can edit any page you want. Click on this here, Edit with Divi, and it'll open up the Divi editing system. Sometimes it takes a moment here, so if it takes a little longer to load, don't worry about it. So you'll notice it brings up the page, whichever page you decided to edit. But when you move your mouse around, it shows you these multicolored boxes that sort of spring up at you when you're moving your mouse around. That's totally normal, and that's just how the system works. So the way that each page works is it has these sections, then it has these columns, they're called rows, and then it has modules. So we're only going to worry about the modules right now. So don't worry about the green boxes or the blue boxes. Only worry about these modules. So right now there's two modules side by side. There's this block of text, including the heading, the paragraph, and then another paragraph. And then there's a photo right next to it. So there's two columns with text on the left and an image on the right. So let's just replace this image. So if you click on module settings, it's always this little mechanical wheel. If you click on the module settings, it'll spring up with the settings for the module that you clicked on. So in this case, it's just an image. If you click on that image, it'll ask you, do you want to replace it, with one of the images from your existing WordPress library? So you can do that. Or you can replace it with an image from your computer. So you can upload an image. So you click on the image, click on Upload Files, this tab here, and then you would just drag and drop the image and it'll add it to the library. So that's how to replace an image. You can also add a new image. So if you were to click this Add New Module button, it will ask you, what kind of module do you want to add? And this is how Divi works. Every page is just module, different modules, and you can have as many as you want. And modules can be video, audio. We'll get into some of these. I think I have, my next topic is advanced modules, where we'll get into this a little bit more. Right now, I just want to show you text and images. So you can type a few letters of, if you know the module to jump to it. And that's how to add new modules. So it'll just stack it side by side, depending on, what kind of rows you have set up here, and we'll get into that more later. You can edit text the same way. You just click on module settings and you edit the text here, just like you would in a Word document. You can see the changes reflecting in real time on the text. And then when you're done, you click on these three dots. These three dots are just to minimize some of these options, just so it doesn't clutter up the screen while you're working on the page. But you'll see this button here that says Save. So you click on Save, and then it'll save your changes to the live website. If your site's not live, it'll just save it to the draft, and then when you publish the site, then it'll show it. But you generally want to save your changes once you're happy with them, just so you don't lose them. Another interesting feature that I want to tell you about is the ability to undo your changes that you make. So if you don't see these three dots on the bottom, sorry, if you don't see all these options, just click the three dots on the bottom, and then you'll see this mechanical clock here, this analog clock. It says editing history. Click on that, and you'll see these timestamps here. So you can jump back to, jump back in time to when you initially loaded the page. If you click on that, it'll jump back to where you were when you started, and then just click on the, green check mark. So that's how to undo the changes that you made to the site, which is really important to know how to do as you're learning, how to work with Divi. Um, One interesting feature also about Divi is you can copy and paste modules. So you can use the shortcuts on your keyboard. I'm just going to show you here so it's easier for you to see. If you click on these three dots, I don't know why they're all highlighted. Yeah, there we go. So if you click on copy module and then paste module, it'll paste the module here. You can also just use your cursor, like if you click on copy and then paste, and we have a lot of those. So just cut, cut. Yeah, so like for example, if you wanted to reverse the positions here and put the image on the left and the text on the right, you could um, click on um, copy, then I could go Control V and paste, and then I could delete this. You can also drag like that. So the modules give you a really flexible way of working with the elements, the elements on the page. But this video is just meant to be an introduction, so I'm not going to get too deep into the features that they offer, but we'll get more into that later. But in this video, we covered how to edit text. We covered how to add and update imagery on the website and also saving and undoing changes. I really hope the video is helpful, and I'll see you in the next one where we're going to get into advanced modules. All right, talk to you soon. Bye.